Hello everyone. Do you guys like long songs? Because I do. For a few months now, I've been thinking about songs that are over 5 minutes long. It all started on Christmas when I was listening to the extended pudding mix of Wham's hit Christmas song Last Christmas. I was listening to that song, the extended mix, and I was like, this is freaking amazing. I love Last Christmas, and they made a longer version of that song, and now there is more of that good, amazing song. And a month or a few back, I was listening to Jamiroquai's song Tallulah, and the song just kept on going, and it was kind of freeing and just really amazing. Like, all of the musicians on that song got to play and really showcase their talents and go wild with their abilities. Those extra minutes on a song really give freedom to the artist to express themselves, and it gives breathing space to the artist and the listener. Everyone can just fully immerse themselves in the experience of the track and enjoy music. Those extra minutes allow for fun and interesting things to happen. It leads to great storytelling and character building. It creates a better relationship between the artist and the listener. And I'm not saying that 2-minute songs are a bad thing or that 2-minute songs cannot be good. But what I am saying is that a 4, 5, 6, 7-minute song really gives the artist time to showcase their skills, their artistry, their message, and all of that time gives the listener time to connect with the piece of art, to connect with the artist. And now, as everyone's attention spans are shortening and shortening, I think giving a chance for longer songs and pieces of music and musical works it's really beneficial for everyone. When an artist makes a song that is longer than 2 minutes, there is room for the song to evolve. There is room for different parts in the song. Like I mentioned before, the artist can actually showcase their talent and their message when the song is a bit longer. And when I'm talking about longer pieces of music, I'm not only talking about 10-minute disco mixes. I'm also talking about symphonies, 45-minute long pieces of music. We have to learn the skill of immersing ourselves into something again, because I think that many people have lost it. We need to be able to sit through something without feeling anxious or distracted, and it is a wonderful experience to just let yourself listen to a piece of music for 10 minutes straight and not have to think about anything else, and just let the power of music speak to you. Those moments will teach you something. They will help you understand the intentions of the artist, and those moments will refine your taste in music. The shortening of our attention spans and these 2-minute TikTok songs, it's all tied together, very obviously. I understand that as musicians, as artists, you have to promote your music and go through these kinds of humiliation rituals where you actually have to put yourself out there and promote your music in these awful kinds of ways. Even if you are not a social media professional, you just have to do these things when you are an independent artist, when you have no team behind you, when you have no money, and you have to do things by yourself. I get it. It's what you have to do to get your music out there. But we know when you promote something for weeks or even months, when it gets released, everyone's already heard it and everyone's tired. And this case happens more with the songs that are 2 minutes long, those short songs, because you have already put your hook out there. You have already almost put your entire song out there, and then you promote it for weeks on end, and then everyone has heard that best part of your song already. So what I'm trying to say here is that you have a 2-minute song. 2 minutes doesn't allow for a lot of growth in the song. It doesn't allow for a lot of different things to happen. So the song might be kind of homogenic, and when the song is released, there is nothing new within it. There is no storyline there. There is no room for surprises. There is no development or growth within the song. And we have already heard the best parts. We have already heard the hook. And then we might go and listen to the song once on Spotify, but we are already tired, and nobody will return to your song. No one will put it on their playlist. You can absolutely do amazing and cool and interesting things within 2 minutes, but that requires so much skill. But most of the time, you actually need more time. You might need an extra minute to really tell your story, to really put your message out there and actually have some amazing sonic nuances or whatever you want in your song that just doesn't fit into the 2 minutes. And again, I am not dissing short songs. I just feel like that often short songs can seem kind of lazy and maybe underdeveloped. And that is, I think, the word that I'm looking for here. Great things take time, and they need time to present themselves in their full form. I can agree that there are longer songs that are boring, and in those cases I just think that it is bad songwriting, and not every song should be 7.5 minutes. And what I'm saying is that in the current stratosphere of new music, there is absolutely room for longer songs. There is room for extended mixes. I think that is a lost art. I feel like musicians just make sped up versions of their songs. Let's make extended mixes. Give more. Use some of those ideas that you scrapped with the demos and go wild with your music, you know? You have the freedom to do so. So I would advise you to not over promote that best part of your song. It can be very tempting, but most likely people will be disappointed when they go and listen to the whole thing and they have already heard the greatest highlight of the song. This isn't just a note to short songs, this is also about other short form content in general. When you are on TikTok, you might see 200 clips within 15 minutes, or I don't know, you might see more. But when you are on YouTube, you'll maybe see one video in 15 minutes. And sometimes the quarter of an hour isn't even enough for one entire video. Most likely you won't remember most of those 200 clips that you saw on TikTok, but you will remember the YouTube video that you watched because it took more time and it had time to impact you. And the same works for music. When you actually immerse yourself into a piece of media and focus on what you are consuming and you're being smart with your consumption, you will remember things and you will learn and you will refine your taste and you will grow. You saw many TikTok videos. How many subjects do you remember? How many people do you remember? How many people you started following? For me, those numbers are low. So many of those creators that you saw on TikTok, you'll never see again. But with longer videos, you have time to think and receive information. You have time to digest what you are being fed. The creator of the longer video has time to talk to you, they have time to try and connect with you. And I think that they will succeed better in connecting with you than TikToks or Instagram Reels. The YouTubers that you are following might upload once a week or once a month, and between that time you will have time to do other things and actually think about the video that you saw. And next time the creator who appealed to you uploads something, you might return to them. You actually might gain something from going at a slower pace. There is more time for thinking, for pondering, for growing. A lot of short form content might feel like you are being efficient and learning very quickly, but learning takes time, growing takes time, developing your thinking takes time. So necessarily efficiency doesn't mean winning. And all of this talk about videos also goes for music. With time, the artist gets to establish their style and their personality better, and all of this just leaves room for a genuine connection. You do not have to drag your song to be 8 minutes long, no, but leaving breathing space and thinking space is important. Your promo clips might get 2 or 3 million views, but they will get lost in the algorithm. They will get lost with the 200 other clips. It might seem like a good idea to try and gain a crazy amount of views and followers on short form content platforms, but there is a problem in the engagement part of those places. It is not your fault. Instagram Reels and TikTok are just fundamentally very broken when it comes to genuine interaction and gaining loyal communities. So make art and make music which has something to actually grab onto. And if the only thing worth holding on to is that hook that you have already over promoted, then people will let go when they get tired of it, and people get tired very quickly these days. There is this bombardment of promotion and information. That's just how it is. You can make 2-minute songs, you can make 5-minute songs, you can make 20-minute songs. All of those songs can be good, bad, awful, incredible, whatever. It all just depends on the content of the song. It depends on your own charm, everything that you do with your music. But I think that you just need to build community and trust, and that is how you get people to return. And when you have a few people who will come back to your music, who will come back to your comment section and tell how much they like your thing, then you already have someone there, and then they will tell someone, and that is how it starts. Do not ignore feedback or support or critique, because critique doesn't always mean negative things. Remember that. Sometimes music is for fun, short periods, and those moments when you don't want to put all your energy into listening music. Music is part of everyday life, and some of the music that plays definitely fades into the background, yes. And I don't always have to start analyzing The Weeknd or think about what the living tombstone means to me. But overall, this is where I see a point of reflection for myself personally. Do I constantly need music or some other form of entertainment playing in the background? Can I live in silence for a while and then make those moments with music actually more holy to me? Listening with intention and more time gives me a deeper, more profound experience of the music. It gives me this certain sense of, yes, I am connecting with this artist and their art. I can actually form an opinion on a song and think about what it means to me. This might sound extremely performative, but I feel like this way of slow and intentional consuming is really going to be beneficial to me and my overall well-being. And what I just said is also very applicable to visual content as well. So my final note is that use your freedom to make whatever kind of art you want. Make fun 2-minute songs that just repeat the same thing over and over again. But also recognize the reality that the more minutes you put into your art, the more time you have to build trust and community and get people to actually connect with you. Making longer content these days feels like an act of rebellion. Yes, YouTube is also pushing this short form content very strongly right now, but is it like actually good? Do you enjoy or learn or think about what you are actually seeing when you are scrolling on YouTube Shorts? Take time to make things and take time to consume things. But I think the key idea of this video is that good things take time. Building community, becoming a better artist, growing as a human, learning more, it all takes time. Understanding, learning, and falling in love with something will take time. Goodbye.